Hello everybody, we are back for more Overgeared. Saturdays, probably gonna be the day I upload these, for as long as I do it. But yes, there we are. Members guys, videos early first. Early first. That's a sentence. Shout out to the members. Nathan Green, Nano Fools, Goats. Anyway, let's run it. 2 levels will be deducted. Current level, -1. Quest failed. You will no longer be able to enter the Patreon region. Patreon soldiers would kill you on sight. You'd really kill a person over this just because they used an item. What the hell? You really ran after me. You knew this all along. Dirty ass thief. Stealing what I rightfully deserve. It's a game, though. Eat well and live well. This is so much fun! 100 million won! I'm gonna make so much money! Do you know what time it is, son? Sanofi's Operation Office. Satisfy. Satisfy's Operation Office. Excuse me? The what group? I assume systems analysis is what that stands for. So I'm going to say that. Systems analysis group. Welcome back, sir. Satisfies operations team leader, Choi Nahi. You said someone changed the class 5 minutes ago. I never knew this would happen. How fun. Have you prepared the field report, team leader? Systems Analysis, Group's Leader, Developer of Satisfy, Lim Chol Ho. Okay, this is one thing that shows up in a lot of video game-based webcomics, right? Is the whole thing of people doing things in the game that the developers didn't think was possible. I'm like, no. That's just absurd. How the hell could players do things in the game that aren't possible? You fucking made the game. You didn't think someone would change their class? Well, if if the function exists, of course people are going to do it. Like, what? Surely if you have built the function for people to be able to change classes under certain circumstances, you shouldn't be surprised when that happens. Like, I was reading one that I had to drop because it was just egregious and how just nonsensical and bullshit it was. I can't remember, the world's greatest troll or something. And they just was like, yes, this game, what? The game's story's progressing? This is unbelievable. It's like, what the fuck do you mean the game's story's progressing? What does that mean? What do you mean you want it? What? How can you not expect that to happen? It's a fucking MMO. What do you expect? I hate it. A massive pet peeve of mine is I have a minor issue with it with Shangri-La Frontier as well, where the devs just seem to be like, by gods, things are developing far too fast. Players are beating these bosses. This shouldn't be happening yet. It's like, what, bruh, it's a fucking video game. People are gonna sweat the ever-loving shit out of it. It's how people are. You shouldn't expect people to not be able to do things because they will find a way to do them. I hate how media fiction represents game devs because they're not fucking stupid. Right? How could they have made a game and then be like, huh? How are people progressing the story? That doesn't make sense. That's not supposed to be possible yet. It's like, brother man, you coded the game. You included these features in the game. Why are you surprised? And if you was like, oh, but yeah, we have an AI that runs the operation systems. You made the AI, brother. You made it. You know what it should be capable of. None of this makes any sense. It's a massive pet peeve I felt like I had to rant about because it irks me, and God forbid, I pray to God this story doesn't do it as well. ID Grid. While he was previously a level 73 player, he's currently at level -1. His real name is Shin Young Woo. Though Earl Asher's secret request, through Earl Asher's secret request, he obtained Pogma's rare book. According to the information department, he's a run-of-the-mill, unemployed game addict. He shuttlered himself in a city for about a year. For 3 months, he explored countless areas with monsters of 200 plus levels, dying multiple times throughout the progress. Although you told us to examine the legend class carefully, The situation is judged to be a mere coincidence based upon his inefficient and foolish play. However, his obsession and determination in the game seems to have been the main factor. Really? Personally, I view persistence to be a good trait. Does it even make sense that this happened by chance? As team lead, this is a bit frustrating. Huh. Chance. That's funny. Sir? Oh god, it's going down that route. As you know, team lead, if we follow the calculations made by the supercomputer Morpheus, North End Cave and Pogmer's descendant, discovery date should happen 2 years. Like, fuck's sake! Ah! Why, man? Why? No. Oh, we got a supercomputer that's determined when every single plot point in the game is going to happen. There's no way this could even possibly go. Bruh. No. I will let it slide. I'll let it slide for now, but this might be my single biggest pet peeve in fiction. This utter nonsense. This. What do you mean? So yes, you've got a supercomputer that's calculated the way the game's going to progress for the next however many years. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's fucking stupid. No, humans aren't predictable. Evidently, this computer's fucking wrong. So scrap it and develop a game like a normal bloody human being. Jesus Christ. Ah! Bear in mind, I don't do game development. This just irks me on a spiritual level because I find it just asinine. I don't know what specifically about this plot point irks me, but it does every single time I see it. Every time. Every goddamn time. But not only did that guy find the North End Cave, he also dipped his hands into the associated quest. Location. Quest item. Can you really write that off as chance? That sentence. No. Just read it. Just read it. There's one more thing as well. There's minus level. Per design, Asher's quest should have been unlocked at level 300 or higher, but Grid bypassed that. Besides that, he quickly used up the item because he was afraid that the item would be taken from him. Well, how did he unlock the quest? If you have to be level 350 to unlock it, if a quest has a level requirement, how did he get access to the quest? Not at that level. You need to look at your game's coding, motherfucker, because clearly it doesn't work. Since he went through the class change, the standard legend penalty to immediately drop down to level 1 instantly applied. And since he failed 2 ongoing parallel quests, he lost an additional 2 levels. He failed 2 ongoing parallel quests, but I could have sworn that the quest changed. So actually he should have only failed 1. But okay, sure. Normally, players at level 10 or below don't lose additional experience points at death. But now he's at level -1.
Wait, that means...
Now you understand. The average player gains 10 stat points per level. Now that he's currently at level -1, it'll take 2 more levels to reach the standard entrance norm, level 1. That means he'll gain an additional 20 stat points. That's 20 more points than any other player at his level. Yes, but theoretically, by having lost 2 levels and going -1, he should have 20 less stat points. Because if that isn't the case, failing a quest isn't a punishment if you don't then lose stats when you level down. The logic here doesn't work. Unless because at level 1 you can't lose stats because you can't have 0 or negative stats, in which case, yeah, fine. But, again, why is this even possible? Surely, if you don't have negative levels in the game's code, this can't happen. None of this should even be a cause for surprise if you've allowed it to happen within the game systems. To consider this to be mere chance, isn't this more of a necessary situation? What does that even mean? Oh god. And wouldn't skill fall under the same... No, your game's a fucking mess. That's what it falls under. Your game's a fucking mess. A player at level 78 was able to access a level 350 quest, even though it shouldn't unlock until level 350. Then he changed his class and was set to level 1, which I've explained is a mechanic. But then, on dying, even though he's below level 10 and players below level 10 shouldn't lose levels upon failing a quest, he has now lost 2 levels despite only failing 1 quest. Your game's broken! This isn't a cause for isn't this skill on his part? No, it means you can't make a fucking game! Ah! That's utterly stupid, sir. That means the balance in this game's broken. We should fix it. You need to fix more than just the fucking balance! No, there's no need to go that far. Yes, there is! As you said previously before, there's no need to worry about such inefficient users, no? Besides, Pogman's Descendant is a relatively weak class in combat compared to the other classes. What's wrong, sir? Nothing. I'm gonna head out for the day. Keep me updated with important news. Mr. Shin Young-woo. Mr. Shin Young-woo? Listen up, student Young-woo. He's talking to you. Go get your pay for the work you did this morning. Let's all just hurry up and go home. Yes, sorry, but about that. You said that kid's a... you said that kid's a game addict. He looks and smells like shit. He's a terrible worker as well, isn't he? I was always in the impression that anybody born with at least a single talent, but him? For a kid to be such a failure at such a young age. At a young age is when you're allowed to be a failure because you don't know what your skill sets are. Jesus Christ, adults, get hit by a bus. Anyhow. I didn't find out I was a decent voice actor until I turned fucking 20. Yeah, 20. By the time I realized I had a knack for this. Yeah. So shut up. This is not for another round. To think that the first thing that pops up in my head is a game. You should be ashamed, you absolute dolt. No, you shouldn't. That book alone could have changed my whole life. But here I am, with hundreds of millions of won blown. I spent so much time accumulating rep in that city. All that work for it to end up at -1. There's nothing special about that user. Of course. But honestly, I think that's his advantage. Of course he'll have to find that out for himself. Should I look for something else in life? There's gotta be something I'm skilled at, right? Is there nothing I'm good at? God damn it! Whew, that's enough. Let's try the game one more time. That kid never knows when to stop. Okay. Right. After venting excessively at game development in fiction. I mean, I get it. I get why they do it. Because, like, oh, it seems cool. Right? The protagonist, she's doing things that are against the system that ain't supposed to be possible. They're so neat, yo! But to me, specifically, it's irksome. It infuriates me on a spiritual level. But I get why they do it. I get the same with, like, I know why anime, manga, webcomics have typically quite bad game design in general, because they do things that look cool from a reader's perspective, like, isn't this neat? Even though UIs and stuff might not actually be all that practical if you're actually playing the game yourself, but they look cool visually from a reader's perspective, and that's the main important thing. It's not about how functional they actually be, it's how interesting it is from a narrative and viewer perspective. I get why they do it, but I'm still going to complain about it. I hope that hasn't infuriated anybody, my distaste for that. Now, should we have another go? Even if I lost everything, I should at least check out the new class. Things should work fine as long as the castle holds on. Counting on you. I'll do everything I can to gain a profit from this. Connecting to Satisfy. Also an awful name for a game, but I said that last time. What the... Where is this? It doesn't look anything like yesterday's cave. Did I get banished from the town? I worked hard on Patreon to raise my reputation, though. It's unfair they banished me for just a small betrayal. I should find a landmark to find out where I am. Nah? We're gonna stop there. Not because it's bad for my throat, but because it's utter nonsense. What? Why is this place so gloomy? You have entered the Yatan Temple. Temples are generally level 150 dungeons. Ah, shit. This is dangerous. Grid. Level -1. 0 of 20. I assume that's experience? Class, Pagma's Descendant. Title, One Who Became a Legend. Health, 14. Mana, 3. See what I mean? Like, statistically, a mana of 3, what could you do with that? I know he's negative, he's at -1. I mean, look at his stats, given they're all 1. Surely they went down when he went negative. Surely. So him getting those extra 10, 20 stat points by the time he hits level 1 won't mean shit. Because he's already at lower stats than everybody else would be at level 1. Also, how is his weight 3,035? The weight limit exceeds 200%, so movement speed is reduced by 100%. Why is this only applied now, and why didn't it apply when he was outside? There's a skill usage restriction. The probability of receiving the weakened status effect has become extremely high. Are these the stats of a fly? Am I really level -1? It doesn't look like a bug. It is a bug! Oh, what the fuck? But these options look pretty good. I could use the enhancement skill to make money. As for the items, should we try it out? Equipment. Mammon's greatsword equipped. Mangle's plate armor equipped. Wow, I managed to equip the level 60 items that I was planning on selling. Even though I need more than 200 points in strength. The drawback is the penalties. I'm gonna have to zoom in to fucking read it, because for some reason we've now changed how zoomed in we are. I don't know why this has happened, but here we are. Fucking awful website formatting. That's what. I can't. No, it's not fucking readable either. It's just too small. Oh no, just reset the zoom. It's just in the fucking. I can read the text bubbles. That's all it matters. Maman's great sort of attack power of 200, and Mengel's armor is defensive 130. Since normal level 1 equipment capabilities hover around the 10s, this is almost 10 times better. Even with the penalties. Amazing. As expected of a legendary class. Oh, what a blessing. I am a blessed man. Wait a minute. If this is a level 150 dungeon, then the surrounding area must be a field of a similar level. What the... Wait. What's with this fucked up situation? Since this is a Yatan temple, they must be Yatan believers. Right? Casting an incantation? Running around in this state would be suicide right now. I would die just by grazing them. Let's get out of here without getting caught. Then I'll be fine. You got in without getting caught. Just turn around. Hey. Ah! Oops. Dude, calm down. You're gonna kill someone at this rate. I'm Ulsteim's secret bodyguard. My name's Doran. Seeing how you were hiding, it seems like you weren't on their side. That person is Ulsteim's daughter. Oh, so you mean that person is Ulsteim's daughter, Irene? Indeed. It seems like she was kidnapped during my vacation. Awful. Do they not have other competent guards? Evidently not. This is a difficult situation, but I'm glad to have a helper by my side. Huh? What are you? Rescue the Earl's esteemed daughter. Oh god. That S implies there's more than one. Rescue Irene within 1 hour. Clear reward 3,000 gold. Clear reward of low chance. Clear reward of low chance. Translation, man. I love it. Become the Earl's son-in-law. Failure, -2 levels. Another Esquade quest. Where does it say the grade? Doesn't say the grade here. This dude, he's an NPC. Usually, people would be in the state of fear here, but seeing how you are, you must truly be powerful. What? This was a place like that? Then there's no way a wimp like me would be fine. Did I get some other skill? It's thanks to composure. Additional ability, composure. Stat points cannot be distributed lower than the probability of being affected by a status effect. Stat points cannot be distributed. Lowers the probability of being affected by a status effect and recovers it quickly from one. So it's a double. So it's not a purely good ability because you can't distribute your stat points. You can't choose how to distribute it. It means level ups are automatic. You don't get to choose where your stat points go. That's what that first line implies to me. But you know, lower chance of being affected by status effects and quicker recovery doesn't seem half bad. But I don't know whether this, maybe when you're high level it won't matter, but at a low level not being able to choose how your stat points are distributed seems awful. I should quickly learn about my character's characteristics. Classes, not characters. To think that you'll help with the rescue. God is helping Lord Stein. Thank you for making such a hard decision. But I'm not doing it. Let's do it. No, I won't. Wait a minute. Are you saying I should face all those black magicians on my own? What should I know? The 3,000 gold is a pity, but my current state is because of another S-grade quest. Think I'm crazy? 3,000 gold is around 3.6 million won, or $2,940. Aren't you a powerful person who can withstand the temple's terror? Without you, the rescue is impossible. Please help me. I'm fine just because I'm lucky. Good God. I'm level -1. If I fail again, I'll be at -3. Please help us out. Our lady's life is on the line. And I'm telling you, I'm too weak to help you. Please don't lie. I know that you're strong. I'm saying I'm not. Quest. Rescue the Earl's esteemed daughter was accepted. What? Why? Since you became the unbeliever's enemy by killing one of them, we're in the same boat now. On whose authority? Our enemies are fanatical believers who sacrifice humans as offerings. At least you got a nice choke point with this fucking conveniently placed ramp. Since they took over the altar, they won't easily let us through. Destiny is inevitable. Don't complain and go with the flow. I'll clear a passage. I'll leave the lady in your hands.
They killed a believer of our almighty God, Jatan! Kill them!
God damn it, there's too many of them. We have to... Alright, I'm gonna leave that there. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell, usual YouTube stuff. Members get access to videos early. I believe I gave you a shout out to Nana Fools and Nathan Greer at the beginning of the video, but if I didn't, there you are, there's another one. And with that out of the way, I've been Emilsey. You've been you. I hope it's time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.